because, and he listed, he goes, it's like, there's 2 for the door, 1 for the chandelier, 2 for the, and...
1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
No. There was only 1 for the chandelier, so it's only 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. Well, even if that were true, it would be...
Shut up!
She just gets really angry. And I believe this is when the police show up.
Yep.
And
it's the
evangelist who is the chief.
And Wadsworth is a cop?
Yeah, Wadsworth is a cop.
Yeah, he's a good job, Wadsworth.
Yeah, it's like, we got her. And then he's just like, but I wasn't worried because, like I said, there's no bullets in this gun, and he shoots it. And it goes off and hits the second chandelier, which I didn't even know there was one.
Yeah, I'm like, because the chandelier shatters again. I'm like,
it's another one.
It already...
But then I like the fact that he stops. And he goes, 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. Oh. And then...
Because Scarlett's like, yeah, I know.
And then Colonel Mustard's like, well, at least that's finally over. And then it smashes right behind him. And then that's what could have happened.
But this also could have happened.
Yeah, but how about this?
Where it was actually Peacock, and she killed all 6 of them.
Yes. And it's the same, gentlemen, empty your pockets, ladies, empty your purse.
There's no 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1
They
here.
make a point of showing Miss Scarlet opening her purse to the camera, which is really smart. And then it's Miss Peacock. And they make a point of, like, well, she's helped us, so we'll just stack the bodies, and, like, we shouldn't bother. We'll just stack the bodies in the cellar.
Yes, I'll go
and
first.
I'll leave one by one. I'll go first. And then they're like, yes, and we should thank you. We should all sing, sing something for
3
you.
cheers for Mrs. Peacock, for she's a jolly good fellow.
And this is why I love Madeline Kahn. She starts doing the round instead of singing it. So it's just, for she's a jolly good fellow, for she... Like, she's singing the round part. I'm like... And 2 of them are starting to break.
Yeah.
Because they're also looking at her like, what are you
ridiculous.
doing? Yeah.
All of
then
this
she leaves, and then Wadsworth starts telling that he's a cop. And that call for J. Edgar Hoover, that was me.
And then, again, the man of God of just like,
yeah.
Mrs. Peacock.
Miss Peacock.
Have you found the kingdom of heaven?
How do you know my name? And I'm like, that's not your name, lady.
Yep.
And then, he
the
gets
lights
her...
go on, floodlights go on, SWAT comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Wadsworth, we got her.
We get another great joke where he's just like, it's like, see? We're like the Mounties. We always get our man. Mrs. Peacock was a man? And then Mr. Green gets smacked twice. So good.
But this is how it really happened. Where pretty much everyone killed a person.
Yeah.
Everyone did it.
Everyone who is involved with that person. So, Mrs. White killed Yvette because she hated her, because she was sleeping with her husband. Mm-hmm. And then
Mustard killed the motorist.
Mustard killed the motorist because he was his driver in the war, so he knew about the profiteering. Mrs. Scarlet killed the cop because he was on her payroll because she was paying him to keep her business running. And Mr. Professor Plum, killed the singing telegram girl because of the reasons we mentioned, that he was sleeping with her.
Peacock killed the cook because that was her cook, because
monkey's brains were not normally found in Washington D.C. and Professor and
I think
Green,
at least 2 of the endings. Is that what we ate?
Is that what we ate? Yeah. I believe that's it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So everyone killed him,
Mr. Green
except for Mr. Green. It's like, I didn't do it. I told you. And then he goes, as we find out that Wadsworth
is Mr. Body.
And
Mr. Body
is like, who do you think I am? I'm the one who's been blackmailing you all.
And I'm like, well, to prove the acting prowess of Lee Ving, he didn't act like he was a butler.
Exactly. So they try to get the gun off. Oh, no, sorry. He's got the gun. And then
because he killed Mr. Body.
Yeah.
I think Wadsworth killed...
He did. He was the one who killed Mr. Body because he was his
fake
butler.
Mr. Body.
And then Mr. Green just goes, oh, and by the way, and then he pulls out a gun and shoots Wadsworth. And Wadsworth just goes, oh, good shot, Green. And he falls back, slowly falls down, checks himself. Really good shot, Green. And then dies.
That's why I don't like the ending, because I'm like, Wadsworth dies in this one.
Yeah, but it's still pretty cool. He goes out well.
Yeah. Mr. Green is FBI.
Yeah, I have FBI. And then it's like, see, what you don't know is I'm a plant. I thought they called guys like you fruit. One last great line.
And then you're all under arrest. Yes. The chief comes in.
Yeah.
You're all under arrest.
Who did it? They all did it. Except for me. I killed Mr. Body in the hall with the revolver. And then we're done.
And then, no.
Oh, no?
I'm going to go home and sleep with my wife. Like, why did you make that a point that he was actually straight?
I don't know. Well, because it was 1954 and you couldn't be gay.
I guess that's fair. So yeah, this movie is
Spec-fucking-dacular.
I think it's maybe as much of a cult following as it's picked up in the last couple years. I still think this is probably one of the most underrated movies of the 80s.
Agreed.
Maybe one of the most underrated comedies of all time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've seen this movie 50, 60 times, and I can guarantee you I see something new every time.
Yeah. It's a dense movie. Again, that's really why I go back to the whole Ebert crystal of it all. Like, Thin. Buddy, what movie were you watching?
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta be paying attention to this movie.
Yeah, if you're not paying attention, you don't know what the hell's going on.
Also, you miss a lot of good jokes.
You do. Like, this is a movie you have to see multiple times just to get the jokes, because it's so fucking rapid fire and so quick. It's insane. This movie is absolutely genius.
So yeah, if you haven't seen it,
you need to.
Or if you're listening to this for whatever reason, haven't seen it.
Yeah,
please.
You need to go see it. It's hilarious. We're not doing it justice because we're not anywhere near as good an actor as anybody in that movie, except maybe Leaving.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I can outact him. I think.
I'm getting 9.
Really?
That's I don't want to just throw 10s, like, you know what I mean.
Oh no, I'm throwing at a 10.
Yeah.
I'll say it right now.
It's a really good movie. It's really, really, really good. But like, I don't want to just throw 10s. Like, it's 9 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
Yeah, no, it's 9 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, which means it's a 10 for me.
Yes, 9 10s again. It's a fantastic film.
It absolutely is. I absolutely love this movie. Always have.
MVP's Wadsworth.
I mean, come on.
No, it's not as cut and dry as a lot of movies.
No, but
because
I put
almost
Tim Curry
everyone in the cast
is phenomenal. But I put Tim Curry in the same realm as, like, John Witherspoon or John Goodman, of, like, when he's in that movie, he's going to be the MVP. It's just kind of how it goes. But yes, everybody, even Leaving is fine. But everybody else in this movie is
like everyone in the primary cast,
spectacular.
Even Yvette.
Yvette is great.
Because she's in a lot.
She
more
gets
of the
some
movie.
great laughs, and the visual gags of her being as attractive as she is, and like it's not like she's not like flaunting her body at all. Like, she's in a French maid outfit, boobs are fucking pressed up to her fucking eyebrows, and that is what she's played for. She's played as the visual gag of all the men drooling over her, which also helps her get away with some of the shit she does. It's really well done. And her accent is so horribly fake, it's great.
Yeah.
You know?
Horrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, Clue, chef's kiss, great stuff. We stay in the 80s, and another, like, kind of staple comedy for the 80s.
I think so, yeah.
We go way back to March 22nd, 1984, for Police Academy.
Yeah. I can honestly say...
Check in with Mahoney in the gang.
I know for a fact I have not seen this movie in over 20 years.
Really?
Yes. Weirdly enough, I think I own it.
Is that by choice, or is that just by...
Just never happened. Never come across it. Like I said, I think I own it. I'm pretty sure it was one of those, hey, buy these movies, you can have this one. I've got it for, I think, 3 movies now that happened, where it's like, had to pick one of these for free. It was this, I believe, Gremlins, and this is Spinal Tap. And I have not watched any of those 3. It just sort of happened that way. But, yeah, I have not seen this in over 20 years. When I was looking through it, because I'm trying to get ahead, because my work schedule is kind of crazy for the next couple weeks, I was trying to get ahead, and I was trying to do the intro. It definitely brings back memories. I'm looking through, like, I'm watching
sure it's
scenes.
One of those things where you're going to watch the movie, and it's all going to just flood right back.
Like, I'm trying to watch some scenes so I can make an intro, and I'm watching those scenes going, I remember this, I remember this, I remember this. I don't remember the lines in it, but I remember the visual, I remember the, like, Gutenberg being Gutenberg, all that stuff. Yeah, so I'm very excited to watch it.
So we get to go back to 1984 next week for Police Academy. For this week, we're out of here.
Yep.
You were Steve.
You were Justin.
And we're way back and gone.
Flames on the side of my face.